am getting really excited.
Wonderful. And remind me, we are in what, Tethnos? Is that what we're in?
Yes, you're in Tethnos. The Acron Games is in Acros, as you know, but it's the equivalent of the Olympics for us, except people actually care.
Cool.
I care about the Winter Olympics.
Eh.
The Summer Olympics can get fucked though, they're boring.
I think we have opposite opinions on that.
Hmm.
Anyway,
So yeah,
we're wandering around Tethnos looking for stuff. What are
Yeah,
the
you
teenagers
see-
practicing? They're just practicing like ball games or what?
I actually got to double check what games are in the Acron Games. Make sure I don't say something that's wrong.
Sprinting up and down the square.
Just making sure I'm double checking my notes to make sure I don't have anything wrong here. And when I say notes, I mean I'm double checking the book. Oh, as a note, I've been saying it wrong. It's not the Acron Games. It's the Eroan Games because it's something held in the honor of the god Eros.
All right, close enough.
That's my mistake. Where do they have the fucking Eroan game written down? That's like literally the bloody biggest parts of Theros. Where do they have them fucking written? Like I could have sworn they had stuff for this.
Page 394.
And watch how Matt is going to look it up and find it immediately, and I'm going to feel even more like an idiot than I usually do.
It's a race.
Now, like, I know there's chariot racing, but I don't think that makes sense for like fucking kids to be doing.
Just have them kill each other for sport.
Don't worry, I'm pretty sure that's also in there. I believe it's closer to the original Olympics than it is ours.
Yeah. But killing each other for
Which
sport is more
was,
fun.
if I remember correctly, just basically a bunch of blood sports, and then chariot racing.
There's also throwing discs.
Ah, yes, how could I forget my favorite medieval Olympic event, throwing discs?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. I have a thing here. I found them. Okay. They have some groups are like just racing because that is a thing. Just foot races, a marathon, effectively. There's some of them are trying to do like a hoplite race, but they don't exactly have armor, so they just have like wooden buckets and pots and pans to simulate armor. Because like these are like 14, 15, like not even 15, like 14, 13, 12. Like they're not even old enough to even begin to not even able to compete.
Well, they can try. And then they'll get thrown out.
It's actually kind of funny watching some of these like small children just toddle around in like their pots and pans trying to their mom's pots and pans are trying to simulate like their big heroes. I'm going to keep this on fucking bookmark because this is literally the only thing I have that can give me anything for the Acheron games. Because for some reason, that's not a thing in the book I can find.
Well, they're practicing. How can I word this without sounding weird? Satyrs are always up for a bit of fun, so I will help them practice. Let's put it that way. I really don't want to say I want to play with children, because that would be weird as fuck. So let's say I'll help them practice.
Well, they're kids. They're not exactly going to be suspicious at the moment, because well, you're also a satyr, and satyrs are generally just tricksters of anything. They'd be more worried you're going to prank them than anything else.
Yeah, pretty much. I'll just go up and be like, well, what do we have here? Looks like a few prospective warriors.
We're practicing for the game. That's
Like-
the only trace of a kid voice you're gonna get from me.
Good enough. How about this? I'll help you practice if you'll help me practice my stuff too.
Sure.
I'm going to turn into
Yeah.
pig.
Whoa. Also, I just realized you're literally Phil. You're Phil.
Phil of the
Have you
future.
seen it? No. Have you seen the Hercules movie?
Oh yeah.
You're
I'm-
Phil.
I'm a little bit more handsome than Phil, but yeah, sure. So turn into a pig.
Well, now you're about as handsome as Phil.
Yeah, now, yeah.
I'm mean. That guy like. I'm being mean.
If I had vocal cords, I would say "slay the beast, children," but I can't say that. So I'm just gonna, I don't know, fuck around with them for a little while, have them have them pretend to slay me, and then turn back.
Yeah. You spend a few hours just mucking about. It gets to be a little bit later in the day, then they all get kind of called by their parents.
Spent 3 hours. I spent 3 hours. Then I'm very tired, and at some point I run out of wild shapes, and I just stop playing it. I'm like, oh god, oh remind me never to have children. Holy shite.
I don't think you'd have to worry about that in the first place.
Says you.
You're not the easiest on the eyes.
Says you.
Oh.
I'm just being objective here.
I don't know if you've noticed, but you don't quite look like the easiest lay either.
I'm very glad for that fact.
Right. Either way. I'm hungry again. Fuck.
Hmm.
We're looking at about 4 o'clock in the afternoon-ish. Right? Ish, if we were to have a normal construct of time running in our heads. It's getting kind of late. I don't know that there's much going on now.
Slight pivot and slight rewind of time. What are the rest of you doing in the 3 hours that is being spent between then and now?
Is the sun out?
Yes.
Maybe we'll go lay in the sun.
Okay. You find a nice sunny spot and just lay down. People give you some weird looks, not only because you're laying on the street, but mostly because you look like a you look like
If anybody asks, I just say that I'm a sun cleric and just point up there at the sun. He's praying. Leave him alone.
most of them at that point just assume Heliod and just move along.
Fine, since I have to be cat dad, I'll do the responsible shit. I'll go sell the scimitar's light crossbows and the dagger.
Alright. Give me a persuasion check. as you go to sell them.
No, no, I don't think I will.
Make me a perception check. I mean,
Perception?
I mean, persuasion. Make me a persuasion, please.
Just it's there.
Thank you. You barter back and forth with the shopkeeper, and they're not exactly the most kind in their rates. You get about a fourth of the price for them.
Yeah, no, fuck that. You can eat shit. Is there anyone else down?
To be fair, you rolled a 3, Matt.
I'm aware.
I was scaling how much you were gonna get for all these based on like your persuasion.
Yes, Hunter, you are correct. And I tried to persuade him. He said, well, I can give you this much. And I said, that's too low. No. And then he shrugs his shoulders, and I leave with my goods.
Make me an investigation check to see if you can find another. Actually, no. Hold on. Hold on. I can't pick in a second.
I should have picked up the fucking corner to sell shit.
All right. Yeah, that'll do. I'm not gonna have you roll. I'm just gonna go off your passive. It takes you about. It takes you about an hour to find someone else willing to buy them. Make me a persuasion check.
Again, I should have picked up the con artist to do this.
This one offers you even less, a fifth of the price.
Nope. Alright, well.
I'm sorry. I can't help it when you're all this bad.
Moving on.
I got. You gonna look for again?
Yeah?
Alright, this one I will actually ask for an investigation roll.
Cool, I can roll good on that.
Easily enough, you find a more seemingly well-off weapon shop. They might be able to give you more. Make me a persuasion check with advantage.
Advantage? Oh, 1 second, let me... I have advantage on toggle because it's not VG's campaign. Would you like me to re-roll entirely or just roll another one?
Just give me one more.
Okay. Persuasion. 9!
He's willing to give you about half price.
About half rounded down to the nearest 10. Give or take.
Yeah. Like, say, for example, light crossbow is like 25 gold. He's willing to give you like 12 for a single crossbow.
I believe the scimitars are also 25 gold, so that would mean 12.
The
13. So 156.
Yeah.
Plus
As you hand this blacksmith, that's blacksmith is a human, and you're like, how in the fuck? Where'd you get all of these?
Well, a small group attempted to rob us.
Got them off of bandits. Better here than there, I guess.
You can keep the dagger free of charge.
I mean, this dagger's a piece of shit, but okay.
I mean, I'm sure you can clean it up and make it worth something.
Yeah, scrap probably. Yeah, while you're here, you want to buy anything, or are you just here to sell?
That is an interesting question. What kind of armor do you have?
Got some leather. Got I mostly do my armor based on commission.
That's understandable. One size does not fit all. I think that'll be all.
Alright. Yep.
So I was right on the 156 gold, right?
Yeah. I believe so. Because how many crossbows and scimitars do you have?
Was 7 scimitars and 6 crossbows. And then the dagger. But you can keep that free of charge.
Yeah, you're right, 156. So,
Those bandits were big pimpin'. Their gear was like worth 50 gold per person at least. What the fuck, dude?
I mean, that's literally just in their stat block for bandits. Like, that's not even something I fuck
I
with.
know. I'm just so confused. Dude, you have enough gold if you just sell your equipment to live nice for like fucking a full-on year. What are you doing robbing people?
Some people just want to watch the world burn.
Yo, I felt that actually. Oh, I didn't pay for the stew. How much was the stew?
Oh, the stew was a silver bowl.
Did everyone pay, or do I have to pay for everyone?
I don't know. Did they?
Did
I assume
everyone
I'd use
pay?
my own money. What was it? 10 silver?
I don't know. I woke up in a random cart, and I'm just kind of here. I've just been following you guys around. I'm your
Is the
responsibility
gold
now.
and is the money we Minty and I have even like worth anything in this world?
I mean, they are gold and silver pieces.
They just have weird markings on them as far as everyone else is concerned. Like, what the fuck?
Gold is gold.
At the end of the day, gold and silver is still worth gold and silver.
Minnie's their fucking responsibility now. They're stuck with him. The other world one is gone, and now you get to figure out why.
So I'm assuming everybody pays.
You said 2 silver, right?
It's a silver bowl.
So 1 silver for me. Nope, not that. That's the wrong number. There we go. Yeah. I can pay my own way. For now.
When you pay, he gives the coin over. Just kind of shrugs. When you paid for the bowl, he kind of gives your coin an odd look and then just shrugs and pockets it. I'm just picturing like either years later or like tomorrow. Fucking man in blue cloak sees the coin, freaks the fuck out. No, that's not what this game will turn into, Matt. I already know what you're gonna say. I was saying that as a joke. This will not turn into Jace Bellerin Must Die.
What is the only correct campaign set in the MTG universe? Jace Bellerin must die. In fact, I'm not entirely convinced he's not the BBEG for this campaign as well.
As well as if he was for the last one.
Yes.
I mean, if the name of the campaign is about Jace Bellerin Must Die, when you fight Jace and you kill him, campaign's over. You've done what you set out to do.
Listen,
Job's good.
he's a stepping stone along the way. An important stepping stone, but a stepping stone nonetheless.
Stepping stone to what?
Repairing all the damage he has done.
What damage, though?
Imagine becoming the president of the United States and then doing nothing but playing golf. Not even, like, showing up at the White House. It's basically what Jace did. And in the places he did go to, was he fucked shit up. He fucking destroying multiverses out there. I hope you understand. He's done some pretty stupid things.
I mean, it was the time he lost his memory, but that was exactly his fault.
Oh no, that's not an issue with him. He's like destroyed the Eldrazi, which like, oh, you think that's a good thing? They're part of like the multiverse's like cycle. They're like part of the multiverse. What do you think that doesn't have long-reaching consequences? Bullshit. That definitely has long-reaching consequences. You're fucking with the fabric of space-time or some bullshit. You're not even fucking with the fabric of space-time. You're doing something worse. Fucking with the fabric of reality.
Did the Eldrazi get entirely destroyed? I don't think they did.
Yes, two of them did.
Well, when your entire franchise turns into reality warping and reality altering everything, then you know you kind of jumped the shark a little bit, at the very least.
No. Not everything. Jace is the only motherfucker who signed off on that one. Only once. The other time was tiny whammy shit, but no one cares about that. That's all over now.
Well, I'm just saying, in general, you can see when a series decides to jump the shark when it starts doing things way too big for its britches, like Dragon Ball or World of Warcraft or, a million other things. It's like the only time, it's like they have to one-up themselves the entire time. And then when they get to the point where it's just like, all right, we're starting an adventure. Immediately the heroes have to save the universe. It's like, okay, well, great.
Why you gotta call me out like that, VG?
I don't know. I don't know. I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about media in general. But if that applies to you, then shame on you, I guess. I don't know. I don't know I don't know. Smaller scope adventures, guys. Smaller scope adventures.
But smaller scope's boring.
Says you.
Like, I don't want to help fucking Grandma whoever fucking find her lost cat.
All right, that's not what I'm saying.
No, but I would like to commit arson.
That's a different problem. That's an entirely different problem.
I don't think me wanting to commit arson is a problem.
Oh boy.
Listen, the issue with Dragon Ball isn't that it has to keep running up to itself. It's that it realized it made way too much money and needs to keep making money, but doesn't know how to keep making money.
Let me just Google
So
how to
they
delete
just-
someone else's sentence real quick. Right. So we were talking about nothing, and then magic.
Sounds about right.
I just heard about killing Jace Bellerin. I wanted to put out there that Jace Bellerin.
I start out with a joke that after Amet's paid with the fucking, what was it? Like, is it like Xeno or whatever the fuck? A man in a blue cloak comes in like the next day, sees the coin, and freaks the fuck out.
Nice.
Like that was literally the entirety of the joke, and it just went fucking tangent after tangent. That's just my conversations, I suppose.
Listen, Jace Bellerin has probably committed war crimes. I could point them out if I cared enough.
Okay, by that metric, probably every planeswalker's done that, Matt.
Yeah, exactly. But Jace has done it while also being like a governor / god. It's weird. Don't worry about it.
Let's get back on track. Matt, so are you doing anything during those 3 hours? Maybe trying to get your bearing on a place that you're not familiar with, like at all?
Yeah, actually. I wanna learn more about the place I am in. Yes.
All right.
Wait, why did I think of that?
How would you like to go about doing that?
find a map.
All right.
Or maybe like history books or something.
Make me. So let's go with investigation. Maybe try and find like a shop.
Oh.
Sick.
Got it. Let's go.
Let's see. An 8. Well, yeah, no, it still works. It might take longer. So it takes you about an hour worth of looking around. You've managed to find a shop that's it just says Darius is Darius General. It's really just a simple ass fucking sign. Clear that wasn't much effort was put into making it. I guess really just a plank of wood with those words carved into it.
How well are they carved into it?
I mean, they're not carved in poorly. But clear, not too much care was put into it. Like it was kind of just
This is
done
a
to be.
general store, isn't it?
Yes. I mean, it does say Darius General.
Okay. I go inside.
Okay. Go inside. It. Little ding of what seems to be a fucking brass bell. You see him talking with a you see a human man behind the counter talking to a minotaur. Alright, yeah. You'll get your shipment. It's supposed to come in next week along with some of the competitors coming through. Yeah, Minotaur kind of just grunts and leaves the shop. He turns to you and after a second of a kind of raises his eyebrow at the fact that you're blue. Daboo-dee-daboo-die. I had to say that first because I knew Matt would have otherwise. He looks at you like, can I help you, blue person?
Yo, listen up. This is a story.
About how my life got flipped turned upside down.
Oh, God, it matches the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Ah.
Oh God!
Oh God, wait. Nobody likes that.
I mean, I did. I thought it was funny as hell.
No, I'm just looking around. I offer the gentleman a smile before before looking to see what he has in stock.
He has a few shelves behind him and seeming like a back room. It's probably where he keeps most of the supply of the store. Not too much up front. You looking for anything in particular, or just browsing?
Got any maps or books?
I think I may got some. Let me look. Okay. Roll me 2d100.
Oh god, how do I do that?
No, there's a little dice thing at the top left on the little menu thing. It should have a d100 there. Just click that twice. Just click twice or click the 2 on that.
Oh, VG rolled.
You could take that if you want to, but
If you
I'm
want to take
just
those rolls, or
testing
do
it
you
out to see
want
if I
to make
remember.
your own rolls?
I'll take those rolls.
I mean, 98 and 94. That's pretty good.
Well, he goes back and comes back. Oh, well. Here's I actually got this in a trade from priest has been down on his luck, and he sets up what seems to be a parchment scroll and a kind of a leather-bound book, and the book has the book has a bit of a let's see with like a oddly enough like a pot-looking thing to you on it. He's about all I got in the back. Uh, the map I'll ask for. Let's see here. That's a nice map. I'll say you can take off my hands for a gold.
What is it a map of? Can I tell by just seeing it scrolled up? Rolled up.
You'd have to open it. Yeah, if you go to open it, he doesn't try and stop you.
Okay, I'm gonna try to open it.
It opens up and hey, you see the world map on the roll 20? I got the viewer. Hold on, I can do that. Yeah, this is basically what that is. Yeah, this is the map you get, and I don't think I need to explain how completely different this is from this place is from Ravnica.
I mean,
If
there's an ocean and a coastline.
I mean, Ravnica
I
has
know
big
in
lakes.
Hum
Those count.
No, because they're not big oceans. They're big lakes.
Before rolling it back up.
The book. I'm not exactly a follower myself, but I'll let that one go for let's say 5 gold.
So 6 gold.
Mm-hmm.
May I look into the book?
Go right ahead.
Okay. So,
You look in the book.
yes. Just, like, leaf through the first maybe 5 or so pages. To see what it's about.
Well, it's a name you haven't exactly heard before, that seems to be about.
And that name is...
Scriptures and Law according to Ifara.
Oh yeah.
It basically has some religious scriptures and well, the laws of the general polis.
It's a Bible.
It's a Bible and a law book.
Dang, I didn't know you could go to church and law school at the same time.
You can if you follow Ifara.
You can if you try hard enough.
You can if you just believe.
Just go to college and minor in like studies or
It's gonna make a Kentucky
take the
preacher
map.
joke, but don't worry about it.
I gently close the book and give him a gold piece.
Here you go. Alright. What kind of coin is this?
A gold coin.
He kind of like tries to, he like, bites it to see if it's fake. No, it's a real coin.
Hey, Virginia, wine gold.
Here's your map.
I baked it myself.
Thank you, sir.
You have a good day.
You as well.
Yeah, God's light bless you. And he kind of waves you out.
God. Sorry, every time Heliod's name is mentioned, I cringe because he's so fucking just a dickhead.
He is indeed a dickhead.
well, at least we've been it.
This is why I kind of feel bad for Duck.
Why?
Because Duck's god in this universe is a villain.
Oof!
Sucks to be
Yeah.
me.
I mean, to be fair, you could just, like, not give a shit.
Yeah, he's evil. So what? The sun is warm, motherfucker.
The Greeks had to put up with Zeus all the time, it's fine.
People would literally just wake up and be like, well, guess I'm pregnant from Zeus.
Yeah, basically.
And at least when Heliod gets angry, he doesn't fucking chuck lightning bolts at people. Shit.
I wonder if Greece is the first known, like, recording of a golden shower.
No.
Stop!
Shut up.
It's
Also,
literally-
literally all the problems in Greek mythology would have been solved if Zeus just kept in his fucking pants, but you know.
Men be horny. It just happens.
He got told that one of his successors was gonna overthrow him, and he just, like, kept fucking people. Just kept making bad decisions.
Let's stop before we get too off track again.
I thought that was the point.
Shut the up, fuck.
When was the last time we were on track?
I don't like you.
I know.
If you wanted to be on tracks,
to
we
make
should
it
just
fun.
play a Thomas the Tank Engine fucking RP session.
No! Because then someone would bring in the fucking creepypasta shit. And I know that'd be Duck.
There's bound to be a... Okay, I didn't actually read the creepypasta shit. I was more of a My Little Pony kid. But
That's not much better.
I'm positive... Yeah, no, I know.
It's arguably worse.
I grew up listening to the fucking grimdark My Little Pony shit. No wonder I turned out like this. Anyway, I'm positive there's a train RPG out there somewhere. It's gotta be.
There probably is, but we're not playing it. So, We're playing D&D. Now,
We
let's
could
get back
play.
on track, people.
Fine.
Thomas had never heard such bullshit before in his life.
It's time for
VG,
Thomas to go. He had seen it up.
shut the up. Fuck. Okay. You buy the map. You have 2 hours left before everything's caught up. I want to do anything else.
I want to find a history book about this place.
Okay.
Wait, Theros has history?
Alright.
Are you done?
No. But continue. I legitimately don't know the history of Theros, though.
Alright,
There was a war or something, and then there was another war.
you, I actually need to roll something.
I do?
No, I need to roll something.
Oh, I'm scared.
Don't be, he'll be fine.
That. I remember the last time my DM told me that.
I'm just now realizing that one I pass goes between Mount Vesos and Mount Velus, and it doesn't go anywhere. Like, it just...
Well,
you're just...
it's because it's the,
This map doesn't show roads.
it's the path from Scophos.
Wait, so to go to Scophos, you gotta go through fucking...
One-Eyed Pass and the Ashlands.
Ew.
Well, I mean, I'm sorry that, you know, geographical planet things upset you, but in the olden
Yeah,
days, people
like-
used to have to take random dangerous paths through the forest.
Yeah, no, but that isn't even the forest, you're just the fucking wastelands.
Why isn't there a spring nexus?
There is. It's
That's
just to test it proper.
Ah, okay.
That's like a...
That's something that we were wondering too for a second before we realized. So, you're not
That is
alone in
a-
that.
long-ass journey through some of the worst terrain physically possible. That's unfortunate. I guess you could also just go upriver. Yeah.
All right. So, what you walk around for a bit trying to find maybe like a library, something. Usually, if you want to get a hold of public information, you just go to a fucking library run by the Azorius. There's plenty of those. So, as you're walking, you encounter you get into like a public square looking area, and there's two humans there. Both seem to be having a heated discussion, as kind of this small crowd of people seem to just watch on and be listening. Some are even actually have like a parchment and pen out so they can fucking write down what's being said. Now, I have this set up as like a possible thing that can happen, though I don't have what they're actually saying, because it's basically two philosophers just debating with each other, and I believe I actually remember when I started to write those down. I started to write those down, then I got a fucking headache.
Then he turned himself into a pickle. I'm saying it's the most hilarious thing I've ever seen in my life.
We just don't have the IQ to understand Rick and Morty's humor.
I regret this. I regret all of this.
Look,
As
I
you
know
should.
I should watch Breaking Bad, but I just don't know when I'm going to start it. All right, I know I have to watch it.
I'm just gonna go crawl into a hole and die now.
Okay.
Just because the
I'm
last
sorry.
episode of Game of Thrones was shitty doesn't mean you shouldn't watch the whole thing.
No.
Look, all I'm saying is the Hallmark Channel is severely underrated.
You made an idea, quit! How have we managed to make him quit more this campaign than we did in AOS?
I'm sorry, just because Avatar The Last Airbender was inspired by anime doesn't mean it's actually anime. You're wrong. You're just wrong.
If I can find it on 4anime, it counts as anime, bitch boy.
Mm-hmm.
And this is how the philosophers debate about. Oh boy.
Should've went by his fucking wrestling name. We can debate about anime.
We are moving on.
I don't know if we can.
You see these two philosophers debating over something that honestly, not because you're not smart, but because you didn't think about it. So it's like, what? And also because you're from Ravnica, that some of the stuff they're talking about just doesn't compute. Like, the fuck do they mean by fucking democracy? Your whole shit's run by the Guild Pact.
We don't know what democracy is. It's probably a type of fruit.
It's a type of fish.
What?
It's a type of soul.
Remember when Waterdeep was ran by the guilds? Yeah, that's Ravnica. Except, it never stopped.
To be fair, according to Ravnica lore, like, it's supposed to be run by the Guild Pact, but Jace just fucked off.
Well, to be fair, it is ran by the Guild Pact. Nobody's running Ravnica.
Look, I'm sorry, Hearthstone is just a much more simple card game to play than Magic the Gathering. It's much more accessible for my needs.
VG, I love you, man.
No. He's speaking true enlightenment.
Move it on, damn it!
I'm sorry you hate Jace, but he just exists, alright? There's nothing you can do to change that unless you work at Wizards of the Coast.
Good idea.
Oh no!
Send my application in.
What have you done, VG? You given Matt an idea.
I know. Fucking 6th edition's gonna have
Don't give
realistic
Matt
resting.
ideas, please.
Yeah.
6th edition's gonna have realistic resting and initiative exploration.
Yeah. It's also gonna have that realistic resting. It's like a short rest of the day and a long rest of the week.
Listen, actually, that was the 5e was actually built on that, and then they changed it last minute or not last minute. They changed it like late in development because they were like, yeah,
So fun.
even though it's the superior way of resting. Anyway, moving on.
Exactly what my point is. Exactly what my point is.
Okay, what are the philosophers debating about?
They're debating over forms of governance, which doesn't seem to make sense too much to you. And this isn't from you just not knowing. It's because of, like I said, the Guild Pact is generally who is supposed to be the one running Ravnica. So the idea of something being run by multiple people just is not something it's a foreign concept. So not exactly a
Well,
negative one.
No, the idea isn't like foreign or Ravnica. The Orzhov is ran by a council.
Oh man, I just thought of another one, but I'm not gonna say it.
Thank you, PG.
The Orzhov's ran by a council. Like, so that Ravnica has some different forms of government, as in either one leader or a bunch of fucking dead dudes.
Okay. Do you stick around to keep listening, or are you gonna do your DM a favor and go somewhere else?
No,
I'm gonna
you
keep
drop
looking
on the
for the
philosopher's
library, please.
Thank you. Make me an investigation check.
Let's go. I'm gonna get a nat 1.
You just had to roll in the fucking 50s. Ugh.
Don't
No,
worry, it's
I
an
never
average
rolled with these.
roll. It only takes me 2 hours to find the library.
Takes you an average roll. It takes you about 30 minutes.
Okay. I find a library.
Yeah, you find a small. It seems to be like a small word. What am I looking for here? I'm looking for a word. I can't think of it. It seems to be like some kind of a. Well, it is a library, as far as you can tell, but it's actually like rather small, like not like some of the very large buildings that you would find in Ravnica.
Library's a library.
You go in.
Oh, I'm not gonna need a library card, aren't I?
There's a few people milling about the library. Some looking at books. Some writing stuff down. You see some people with a similar like little sigil on their robes. That same sigil of the book you were looking at earlier. The spilling pot, effectively.
Mm-hmm.
Some of them those are the ones that are writing stuff down, and some of them look your way as you come in. Do you say anything when they look your way, or do you just?
Oh, I look weird, don't I?
Yes.
You know,
You're
being
blue.
blue and shit.
Da booty da budai. I'm not gonna let Matt get. I'm not gonna let Matt get the first one on that. As long as I can, he's not gonna get to do that. I will ruin it for him every time.
I will catch you lacking, young one.
You probably will, but until then, I'm not gonna let you have fun.
Ooh,
We have fun just making you suffer.
leave?
I'm just saying, the whole
I
of the
just
movies
like-
could have been avoided if they just granted him the
yeah,
rank
I
of
just
master.
Kind of like don't
God
care.
damn it. No, not the philosopher.
They're gonna make an
They
appearance.
followed you. Yeah. They'll appear in my nightmares.
This is almost as great as the time me and Devin were playing Hicks.
I remember this, sadly.
Hey, at least it isn't at your expense this time. It's at Soul's expense.
Just because the guy
Yeah.
promises you free college doesn't mean that it's the correct way to run our economy.
Stop.
I hate everything here.
I beg for death.
I can roll.
Then
Then
perish.
beg.
God
Oh.
cannot die.
Both outcomes of that sentence.
Anyways, this is a library, right?
Yes, it's a library. So
Alright. I'm gonna look for a history book, okay?
Yeah. Make me another investigation check, please.
Let's go!
And people wonder why I have to fucking decompress after our sessions.
Let's go! 9!
Okay. You look around for a bit. You find a few books, none of them really being what you're looking for. Some, you wish you didn't see.
What?
It seems that someone might have thought, some satyrs might thought it'd be funny to put some smut books in there.
Get them.
Excuse me.
I said some satyrs thought it'd be likely some.
No, I heard what you said, Hunter.
It's not even good smut too. It's like that really cheesy like 70s smut.
Ah, yes, you say that like I know what 70s smut is.
Do you not know?
Oh dear lord.
All I know is that it was way too furry for my tastes.
I think you're just a
Too much
coward.
shag carpeting.
Everything had shag carpeting. Everyone had shag carpeting.
Frog, buddy, stop trying to get yourself close in the fucking fridge door.
He's
I know
hungry.
you want to die. We all do. You're not special.
Do I find what I'm looking for?
Eventually, yes.
How much time do I have? Like an hour?
You have an hour and a half.
Okay.
It is at this point that I run out of wild shapes.
There's like an open place to sit in this library, right?
There's a couple writing desks that seem to be open.
Okay. I take one and start like reading.
Okay. There seems to be a general lore of Theros. It also does seem to bring up a lot about the gods, which is weird to you, because you know, religion isn't exactly a thing in Ravnica.
Church Mafia Bank.
Mm-hmm.
Unless you're an Orzhov, you don't know what that means.
Church Mafia Bank.
Yeah, no, I think he's being pretty clear.
Amets isn't in the Orzhov.
Yeah, but they'd still know the Church Mafia Bank would exist.
It's not like when you're in part of a guild, you completely lose perception of everything else around you.
It's also like you
Well, the
kind of
fact
need
of,
to
like-
use the bank.
There may be some like some organized like money religion, but not like actual gods
I mean, you know, they
that
worship money.
actually
Money
do
religion?
things.
It's a money religion, yeah. That's the whole thing. They worship money. It's literally like if
Do I even
Mr.
have
Krabs were to start a
comprehension?
religion, that's what it would be.
Do I even have a comprehension of what a god is?
SpongeBob, me boy. We
No,
gotta
not
hire
really,
some
no.
ghosts to make our banks work.
I'm like, okay, that's a funky word right there. What the fuck does it mean?
I mean, you. Nah, I'm not gonna give you hints. That's not how this works. Yeah, you read a bit. A lot of the history seems to be well inspired with that same repeating word of God, or gods, often with different names. Like there's Mogus, Eros, Heliod.
Okay, but like, can I understand what's been happening?
Yeah, you understand the course of events, but you don't like just the word God just doesn't really stick out.
Oh.
And that just doesn't make sense to you. And a lot of the general lore often seems to have like a lot of tales mixed in, because like it mentions like for example it I have to get the name up so I don't say it wrong. It mentioned that's right. Sorry. It mentions a dryad that seems to be that was once a friend of this one of these supposed gods, Nylia. He was cursed, or how this god of poison seems to have like a following of snake-like people, or this sea god that seems to have like this huge monstrosity, like this huge monster that just seems to roam the sea, which is another odd word to you. Yeah, it was like the biggest body of water in Ravnica were the Zonauts.
You mean those places I can't go?
Well, you still know what they were.
I know.
It's a matter of like, and though judging from like the words choice used and the overall diction, it seems that this so-called sea is extremely large, and the things in it are also very, very big.
Okay.
You do find out what the supposed Erroan games are. They seem to be a commemorative event held every year or so, and they pit some of the they're supposed to pit some of the best athletes that the world has in a very very extravagant sporting event.
Interesting.
Is there anything that you're looking specifically for, or are you just looking for just general stuff?
Yeah, I just wanted general history.
Well, you find this this section that is a bit of a confusing thing. Then the concept of Nyx.
Nyx.
Now,
Oh, it is.
now, from what this book is saying, and this doesn't really make much sense to you, Nyx is apparently both the realm of the gods and at the same time the realm of dream. Like, it's a physical place that people can go to that is dreams made manifest. Like, it is possible to get to this supposed Nyx. And creatures that come from Nyx are not normal. They're almost divine in their own right.
Hmm.
Some of these, it even brings up some like names, like make sure I have this right. I have to keep looking at these names because I have like because I know for a damn fact unless I read them properly I will say them wrong, because this is fucking because this is well, I have to worry about Greek type names, which as a Texan that's going to fuck me up. Like something called Polukranos. Now this this is this thing called a Hydra. For this, it seems to be like a multiple-headed monster, effectively. And something a recurring theme you've noticed. This history seems to be interplaced with like tales, like myths, things that, like, by rights just don't make.
Supernatural.
Yeah, they supernatural. They just don't make sense to you half the time. Like how in the fuck can someone die and then literally just walk back? Or swim through a fucking river to come back from the dead. It doesn't make sense to you. That's about all you get. You
Reading this book probably gave him that's a headache.
Yeah, the more you read, the more you probably got a headache. I will. Yeah. A lot. You do know that because you have some locals with you, you could probably ask them about some of these weird stuff that doesn't make sense to you. But pretty much what I told you is probably all you're able to really understand. Everything else just kind of just what? Like that's just seems to be that's probably your general response to most of these things. Just the what? Oh, what am I looking at here? What is this?
Well, I've had my fill of history for the day.
And now I'm personally dreading when fucking Mr. Lizard over here gets the bright idea to do the same thing.
You think he's ever gonna get the bright idea to do the same thing?
It's gonna see the
He's
picture of the
He's just along
Hydra.
for the ride, bitch boy.
Hey, there's been weirder things in this fucking campaign already, so.
It's gonna see the picture of the Hydra and go, if anything can give me head, it's that thing.
BG. It was literally free not to say that.
You're welcome. It was freely given as well, my friend. And that's what we call communism. Which, by the way, the philosophers are debating in the background.
It's good in concept, but not, like, it doesn't work.
It looks good on paper, but it enables corruption to such a degree that it can never actually work in a human society.
Exactly.
It just doesn't work.
Frog, buddy, you can't lay on me. I've got to go get up and get more food. You can't lay on me. I can't get
Can
up.
we please keep going, please?
Okay. Well,
What do you have, like, you probably, I'm assuming after you're done reading, you probably head back to the tavern? Do you try and take the book with you?
If I can find my way back.
You're able to find your way back easy enough. Do you take the book with you? Yes, no?
Am I allowed to? Without
No.
stealing it?
Without stealing it, no. It does seem like they have to return them.
Oh, I put it back then, because I don't really want to keep the book.
Okay.
It's given me a migraine already.
Okay. Why can't you all be more like Soul?
Because Soul's nice.
Yes, Soul is nice. Unlike the rest of you fucking heathens.
Also, Soul, I just like you to know that Frog started very loudly purring when you spoke.
Oh.
I'm just gonna really quickly just go ahead and click on that.
No.
Move it over.
Okay. Anyone else wanted to do anything during those 3 hours, or are we just gonna cut to everybody meeting back up in the tavern?
Yeah, we can cut to the tavern.
Okay. Okay. You guys get back to the tavern after going about your business throughout the day. Since it's about around dinner, the tavern's a lot busier. And the fight pit seems to actually be seeing use. As a Minotaur and a Centaur are just kind of just brawling it out. The Centaur having probably kicked the Minotaur in the face at least 3 times at this point. Judging by the split lip.
Ah, come on, he's only got one move. This is less entertaining than the time I tried to race turtles.
What's a turtle?
Oh, it's this. Wait, I can't turn into a turtle. It's this. I try and turn into a turtle and just fart. And that's it. Sorry, my bad. That's not what a turtle is.
God damn it, Michi!
Motherfucker!
My bad. Sorry.
Motherfucker.
It's that stew from earlier. I'm sorry. Playing with the kids really churned that up in me.
Oh my god! Michi, why? Why?
How did you do this to us?
I don't understand what you're talking about, Hunter.
Memes. Speaking of, I did say I was hungry. Mr. Barkeep, you have any of that stew from earlier? Or is there something else on the menu for tonight? Oh, and also, I'm probably going to need a room.
Why would you need a room? We can just sleep outside in the alleyway.
I think I have like 1 room left.
You have a fair point,
Well-
but I value my kidneys.
I think I only
don't.
have about 1 room. There's a lot of traffic coming in.
Fair enough. Somebody want to flip whatever coins you people have for it? If not, I can go fuck off into the woods for the night. I don't care. It would be nice to have a bed, though.
If one of you 3 wants the room, that's fine. I would probably just go sleep out in the alleyway, though.
We could
You
always
see, unlike
share
you-
a room.
Unlike you all, I'm not a fucking coward.
Don't know what's cowardly about enjoying some sheets and pillows, but to each their own, I guess. What about you, Catman?
Yeah, does the furry watch into the room, or...?
Oh no, he's gone mute. He can't speak.
I would enjoy a good bed.
Oh, there we go. Right. Rock, paper, scissors to see who gets it.
Rock, paper, what now?
Sorry.
On the
Stone,
floor.
parchment, shears. Oh, come
I
on.
still don't understand what you're saying.
You people never heard of anything around here. Fuck. Alright. Look, you pick one, and I'll pick another one, and I'll tell you who wins.
Okay.
I promise
shit.
I'll be fair. Okay,
I
well,
do need a trim
fuck. Okay. No, we say it at the same time,
at the same. Okay.
right? So I go 1, 2, 3, and after 3, you say what you want. And then we
Oh.
decide who wins.
So we say what we want. Got it.
No, nope. Right. Out of those 3 options, I'm gonna stop you right there because I know you know what? Fuck it. You can have the room. I don't want to deal with this anymore.
Plot twist, the furry does know what fucking stone parchment shears are. He's just fucking with you.
He's pulling my hairy cloven leg, and I know he is.
Though,
Somebody lost their hamster.
Broken hunter successfully.
Somebody's lost the hamster in the hotel. Better go and find it before it gets stepped on.
You fucking broke hunter.
Oh my god. Okay. Okay.
I don't think it's as bad as people think it is, honestly. I mean, the first one was obviously better. But really, I didn't have a connection to the characters because I didn't play the last game.
The bartender says to you, it'll be about 5 silver for the room.
All yours,
like
champ.
the little blue one said, you guys could just share the room.
Oh, this makes me wish I'd chosen the correct cantrip so I could build myself a hut.
I just said that you were the one who said it. Were you not listening to me?
I was talking about building a shelter. I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm not even talking to you. Look over there, bitch boy.
I
I was
did take
talking
it.
to the little blue one.
And an awkward silence.
I'm gonna go try and find that hamster. I'll see you guys later. I'm gonna go clomping off somewhere in the tavern, just making hamster calls. You know what? I'm gonna go as far as I'm gonna druid craft a sunflower, and like pick the sunflower seeds out and leave them around as like bait to see if I can catch it.
Frog, why are you so entertained by this? This is the
How-
most calm
why
I've
would he
seen in
not
while I
be?
played you. This is the most calm and like enraptured in something I've seen since we last watched Ruby together.
Next. I don't know if VG knows enough to have the philosophers debate about that one.
No, probably not. No, not about any of the content. Probably more like.
Now, I'm not saying that season 4 and 5 were vital to the plot, but I am saying that it did give character development.
Good lord, are you having a stroke? Somebody, we need a
I
physician.
have like 7 different sounds going on, and then I don't talk much anymore. I can't figure out. I'm basically wearing a speech jammer all the time. I've processed like half of what y'all have said in the past 2 hours.
Oh,
Wait. Oh, it's 5, damn. Mom needs to fucking respond to me so I don't get yelled at.
Okay. Okay, so who's taking the room and who's sleeping outside?
I'll take the room.
Minnie's gonna go sleep out in the alleyway.
At some point, I'm going to build a mud hut using mold earth.
Can I sleep on the floor?
What's who you saying that to?
That's cute.
You can have the bed. I just want the room.
No, the floor's fine.
Are you sure?
Mm-hmm.
Nobody ends up sleeping on the bed.
The cat, he buys the bed.
Yes, my favorite headcanon is the one where no one sleeps on the bed.
We bought the room, but nobody uses it.
They're using the room, just not the bed.
Buys the entire room and sleeps
By the
on
way,
the
Matt,
floor.
remember
Yep.
you saying that your character won't take a bath? When you're looking for a shop to sell your weapons, you did run across a communal bathhouse. So
Okay. Cool. I was gonna do that tomorrow since I didn't get to do it today, but if I got to do it today, then savage.
I mean, you didn't. I was just saying you found one.
Oh, so I didn't get to, but I know where one is.
Exactly.
Perfect.
No.
What?
I need everyone to roll me a perception check. Get 2 in the house, roll disadvantage.
Wait, I'm rolling at disadvantage.
Yeah, disadvantage for Matt and Soul. Everyone else will normally.
What are we rolling?
Oh, nat 1!
Perception.
Perception.
Alrighty. My perception is only 4. I
20.
forgot I didn't take prayer.
I still couldn't find that fucking hamster.
What do you have guidance on?
Because I have guidance as a cantrip.
I got a 21.
Well, this isn't something you're actively trying to look for. I'm just rolling something you notice it. So I don't think guidance apply here.
Well, then we should use my passive if we're not doing active perceptions. Which is 16.
That's fair. I just don't think Yeah, that's true. Okay. I'll keep the rules as is, but next time I'll do it better. Now, you two who are outside, actually, both of you come with me. Oh, fuck, I don't have it.
Follow me.
Do we not have
What?
a one-on-one chat?
I can Matt and I can disconnect.
Side room.
Hey, there's one.
Oh,
I made a side just as they were doing that, but okay.
There we go.
they're in the side room now.
You know what? Fair enough. Now, the two of you.
Alright.
Let me pull this up. Make sure I have the right information. Yeah. Here.
Melon cat.
This is going to be a great recap. Just saying.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna fucking hate every fiber of my being.
When I post this, there's a point at about an hour and 10 minutes where you're going to want to skip to and listen.
An hour and 10 minutes. Wonderful. Thank you.
Just throwing it out there. You're going to want to look.
Is it me breaking?
Well, yes, but that's not the only thing that's going to happen. And you don't know what's happening currently, but it is happening.
Hour and 10 minutes, you said?
Yeah, as soon as it's posted.
Okay. Late at night, as you're watching the stars, the usual. For you,
For you, Cairo, the usual fights of the battles reenacted in the stars is a usual sight. For you, admit name, the fact that these stars are moving and they're showing a fight that's really fucking weird.
I'm just gonna squint at it.
Oh, this is my favorite part. Stabs him in the chest with a spear.
Are the stars fucking moving?
Yeah, they do that pretty often, actually.
What?
They recreate battles of old that are pretty fucking epic. The constellations fight each other often enough.
That is so fucking cool.
I know, right?
They just
like a
they
little
just
bit of
do
late-
that.
It's like a little bit of late night entertainment every now and then.
Now, what happens next surprises the both of you. as similar to the nightmare you two had, the fight between the stars seems to get interrupted as the stars that weren't there before appear and take the shape of a dragon.
Oh, well, that ain't good.
Now this is no fight that you've seen before, Kara. A massive dragon with an array of horns and just a almost demonic visage. Seems to get involved between the fight and the stars and actually disrupts the whole thing for just a brief moment, all of the stars go out.
Oh, that's not good.
And then they reappear as if nothing happened.
I'm assuming that's
new.
a weird occurrence, right?
That's new. I'd never seen that before in my life. That's pretty worrying. Unless, I don't know, that happens somewhere nearby.
And I need both of you to roll me a Constitution save.
Oh, I'm going to die. We're all going to die down here.
I don't know if I'm going to die or not. I forgot that I had my camera instead. On save.
Hey, that's not bad.
$15.
All right. So, VG, you're not stunned as across the sky, like a what's the good analogy? As if like a shooting star, but on a wider scale. This streaking storm of just lightning crackling, this cloud, just pure cacophonous, like it's almost as if Perforos himself has just created a storm out of nowhere, streaking across the sky, followed by a loud a roar so high pitched it's almost a scream. Midney, you are stunned, and where your ears are, they are bleeding, as you are also deafened.
Holy
this seems
shit!
like a situation.
Now, hold on, I gotta thank people.
I gotta run back inside. So that happened.
Lied.
Concern.
Okay. Now, this bit you two also experience.
Oh dear.
A high-pitched scream rings in your ears as you are both deafened, and all of the glassware in your room shatters.
Jesus fucking Christ, what happened?
And that scream was inhuman. It almost rocked you as you were both actually deafened.
Well, luckily, was I asleep?
Not quite. You were just about to bed down.
So what you're saying is my armor is on.
Your armor is on.
Really?
Well,
Really?
actually, no, you're right. Your armor isn't on yet because it's on next. You're about to go to bed.
Yeah. Well, that's unfortunate. I guess half-dressed Catman is gonna run up to the window and look out. Look for anything.
What you see you see a few people that are out at night stumbling around, shards of glass just strewn about the street. And something you notice, like a lot of the people seem to have like blood coming out of their ears, almost as if they're something. As if something damaged their ears, and as you reach up to your own ears because you can't hear anything, you feel the moisture of blood as well.
Okay. I didn't take any damage to that.
No.
Okay. Well, I'm going to look for whatever could be considered the source. Though I doubt they'll find anything. Let's look.
Do I have?
I'm assuming that's a perception.
I'm not going to make you roll because there's nothing to see.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna be a dumbass and roll anyway, just to see how it would have been. Nice.
It wasn't that disadvantage, but 5's a 5.
A 5 is a 5.
You try and look around for whatever's causing this, but can't find anything.
Is it still going on? Oh well, I guess I'm deaf and I can't really tell now, can I?
Or whatever caused or is still causing. Better addiction there.
Can I go running back inside and up to everyone else?
Yes. I imagine you're probably already in the process of doing this as the people inside were trying to figure out what the fuck.
Yeah. Kick open the door in the, Shrek style and just be like, "Did anyone else hear that? Did anyone else see what happened?"
I'm gonna hold up my finger and then point to my ear. And then I'm going to say, I don't know if you are deafened, but I'm going to say, I can't hear shit.
I'll cure that with lesser restoration.
Oh,
Alright.
Dear. Oh dear.
Right, you didn't see what happened, did you?
No, I didn't see shit.
Because I did, and that was not fun.
Shit for that matter.
I mean, I don't know about you, but you know how the constellations kind of fight at night, right?
Yeah?
I'm assuming you do, because you live here. Right, well, there was a new addition to tonight's show. Kind of an angry giant lizard with wings. And... I mean, it interrupted the normality of everything. And then a storm blew through, and everyone got fucked. Except for me. I was fine. Our lizard friend. Same thing. It seems like everyone else here, too. I have no idea what that means, but it can't be good.
I agree. What's the next course of action, then?
Well, I don't know. It's not like we can go up there and say, like, "Oi, what happened?"
Well, unless you want to ascend to godhood.
I could. I don't know. Wait, are they still gone, by the way?
No,
they're back, right?
It was only for a moment, but it still happened. Like it was long enough for it to be noticeable.
Okay. Well, I forgot. Fucking. Oh, and also the stars went out. There.
Oh!
They're back, though. I mean, they're back, but they went out for a little bit.
Oh. I don't know if it matters at that point. Something that scary, I don't.
I didn't quite like it.
That's bad.
I have no idea what that means. Some
I don't
kind of
either,
omen,
but
for
that's
sure.
not good.
I'm not sure if there's anything we can do about that, but I'm gonna go and try and figure something out. I'm gonna run out of town real quick. Don't know about you. You can come with if you want, but I gotta go and have a little chat with somebody.
I'm gonna nod and just shoot him off.
Right. I'm gonna go and if I pass Mitney on the way out, I'll cure your deafness too with lesser restoration. And then I'm gonna fuck off into the woods and try and talk to my goddess.
Alright. Make me a religion check followed by a D100.
Ooh. My religion is not good. Oops. And then D100.
Alright, I have to step out for just one moment. I will be right back.
Yeah, they're both not good. The religion is 11, and the D100 is 19.
Okay. And you follow Karametra, if I recall correctly.
Yes. Karametra's faithful.
Alright. Because you're next born, and because you're a druid, because you rolled absolute ass, you get a free cast of, what was it, clairvoyance with the wheel low, that wheel and low? Same clairvoyance?
Sure. That's augury.
Alright. You get a free cast of augury. No spell slot, no commands, just free effect.
Cool. I don't even have access to that normally. Right, so I'm gonna go out into the woods and because I'm a satyr and because it's my quirk, I'm going to dance. I'm gonna dance a little bit.
Dance a little Irish jig.
Yeah, literally my quirk is nothing wards off bad luck like a jovial dance or something like that. So I guess
Fair.
I'm gonna go dance for a little bit and then I'm gonna be like, all right. So I don't know if you can hear me, Lady Karametra, but something strange kind of happened. I was hoping we could shed some light on some things. Are you all right?
Christ.
Everything okay? Up in the clouds there.
Around you, some of the plants seem to rot, but some of them seem to almost flourish a little bit more, almost like they become a bit more brightly colored.
Okay, that's not
That
the
is
worst sign.
wheel and woe.
Is there anything I can do to help you out?
I'll give you this is the second question. You have one more after this. Okay.
That's generally how it works.
It's a similar response. Some plants are rot, some flourish before it kind of equalizes back out.
Okay. Sheesh.
Mom hasn't responded to me yet.
If I take a tiny trip to Akros, is that a good idea or a
Oh.
bad idea?
That one, the plants around you seem to flourish, and actually a few like fireflies come out. They're
Aha.
hiding.
Cool.
That is
Alrighty, y'all. I'll talk to y'all later. I've gotta go.
Alright, we're about to wrap up here anyway.
Yeah. Alright.
Okay.
See you guys later.
See, boy. Right. Well, it was nice chatting with you. I'm glad you're alive, and not been eaten by a dragon. I'll head for Akros then. I'll take a deep satyr bow, right? Performer's bow, and trot my way back into town, however long that takes.
All in all, oddly enough, this only takes you about an hour. Most of it was your own just dancing to try and ward away the bad luck.
Hi.
Everything else took deceptively short amount of time.
Yeah. I'm wide awake. I will not be able to sleep for a while. Okay. Hello everyone. So I had a little chat with my milady, and things are bad and also kind of good, but mostly bad, I guess. Turns out that trip to Akros is going to be more than just for the games.
Well, I suppose there's no escaping it.
Well, she works in mysterious ways. But that's where I'm going next, for sure. And I'm afraid I don't think we can stay too long in Tethmos anymore. Not after what just happened.
I'm not entirely disagreeing.
I say we, but you're welcome to come along with me if you want to. I'm not going to stop you. Either way, I'm going to go and try and fix someone else before I go to sleep. And hopefully we'll wake up in the morning. Cross your fingers. I'll burn a second level spell slot on some random dude who's still clutching his ears, and then attempt to sleep, but probably not get to sleep for a while.
Roll me just a flat Constitution check.
I have a +2 to that. Alright. Goddamn, dude.
Surprisingly, despite all the shit going on, you actually get to sleep rather soundly.
Deep breaths, Caro. Deep breaths. It's alright. This is why you're here. You're the hero. Alrighty. Cool. Well, that's what I do for the night.
What about you two? You guys want to do anything before we end it?
Well, since I'm awake, I'm actually gonna take a trip to the bathhouse. I know it's late, but eh.
All right. You got there. Not exactly anybody there, but it's walk in. Just there's a little bit of a for tick prize. There's like a little bit of a payment jar near the entrance.
I'll leave a silver, I guess. How much was the room?
5 silver.
Yeah. Okay.
You paying money for goods and services.
I know.
Alright. I think that's good enough. Unless Soul has something she wants to do.
They.
Or they, I guess. Is the character's name.
I don't.
So, alright. I guess that's where we're gonna call it. Mythic Tale, Session 3, I believe.
Session 3 out of 3. Be really weird if we started at Session 2 out of 3 again. Quick, make this recording last for 30 more seconds.
Why?
I don't know, just humor me.
Booga 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 booga.
Any thoughts, questions, concerns about the game so far?
A lot, but none that you're inclined to answer as of right now.
Okay, any concerns regarding the game from a player standpoint? Outside of it, like out of character stuff.
No, I'm good. I had some fun. I had
A
fun
little
today.
bit of a
It was
slow
good.
day,
I'm
but
glad
I
to-
was like half asleep when the session started, so that's probably why.
I'm glad to just even be able to play. I missed playing. It's been a long time since I played.
It's been a while.
That's not the
Well,
song I was playing, but that works too.
This session was meant to. This session was meant to basically kind of be a nice, chill session because you had combat the past 2 sessions, so I figured.
Sure.
We should vibe this session.
See, now I'm going to be talking in a stupid Irish accent for the rest of the day.
Oh no.
For
Hey, I'm not
fuck's
the one
sake.
who decided what character you should play. You went with. You're the one that made Carl.
I know, but like, shite, man. That accent among all the ones that I can do is the most infectious.
Turd to trade a turd.
Yeah, hoity-toity. Lucky Charms and potatoes. Completely not racist at all. All right, cool. Well, we're gonna stop right there. Thank you all for joining us. Goodbye.